Probably forgot what exists behind the glamour and glitz. Now you playing with hammers and you swinging your fists. But you thought about what comes in a blitz from the mist. At the end of this fit, you found floating in a glint and repent. It's masochism season. You season from seeing this kind of demon. The wheezing of the heathens is breathing beneath the roar. This out of grieving. They speak his name in shame. I try to refrain caught. When the reaper feasts on your frame, you turn to grain sauce. This ain't a negotiation, just letting the pain talk. Until you're hanging from a drain, regretting your same thought. The slice in the Kimber will turn wheels.
Hey guys, welcome to the lab and another fresh, exciting episode of Sundaze with the Clink Room. Today joined by the warehouse czar, Luis. Luis, how are you?
Good, thank you. How's it going?
Good. I'm glad you're able to pencil away some time for us in between, shipping 500 packages a day. But I'm glad to get you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's wonderful to be here.
Great. Wanted to get you on the show because Clink's made some changes recently, and you guys now have your own. I mean, Casey's almost building like his little. Oh, there he is.
All right, I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Be nice to Luis.
Yeah.
Leon, come on, man. Come on.
He's like Willy Wonka over there. A crazy thing, but you guys are set up for the shipping, and you guys are working on some other exciting and fun projects like the speakeasy and stuff like that. But I wanted to get to know you a little bit better. So, like, how did you? Because Casey mentioned that he personally recruited you to come work for with him. So, how did you first meet Casey, and what kind of relationship was that like before you started working with him?
Well, we've been friends for a while. We belong to the same spiritual circle. We are in the same Native American warrior society. And as a result, we've become good friends. And my wife and I actually married Casey in Vienna. What's going on, I think 3 years now, or time is just flying by. But we got really close during the pandemic. We were in each other's bubbles. So they were actually the only people that we would leave the house to go visit for about a year.
Oh, wow.
And so we got closer that way. And we're I was asked maybe about a year before, hey, we're thinking this is gonna happen. You want to head over and run the warehouse? Like, okay, cool. And as it became more and more of a reality, I got warmed up more and more to the idea, and as luck would have it, I was able to transition from one job straight into this one a little bit earlier, maybe like a month or two earlier than originally was thought necessary. But as a result, I got to be here to help build this space you see before you. And I was also involved in going to get the hats and bringing them in one load, and like loading up these shelves. And I've been receiving every single order that comes in now and getting it in here and getting everybody's orders out. There was a bit of an adjustment period. Thanks everyone for bearing with me. But as one of the coolest things about coming to work here in the very beginning is that there's nothing we can't talk about. So if a problem arises, we go to work on it together. And with that same spirit and attitude, I've been taking, if we have a problem, if someone didn't get their hat, if someone gets, a little miffed about having to pay shipping to return it, whatever, I get to reach out and figure out how to fix it. And as you know, we've been doing a couple of live broadcasts as well. And so I had also been collecting a bunch of hats. From the very beginning, I've been buying anything that I saw that looked awesome.
Right.
And so I was already involved when he was going up to fulfill it at, the other spot in Arizona. I went up there a few times. I remember, so I went to a funeral. I had lost a cousin during COVID. Went to a funeral in San Pedro, California. Now we're back to 2020, right? Everyone remembers we waited a long time for a big shipment of hats. I sent Casey a picture of a line of ships from Long Beach Harbor all the way to the horizon. Right. And he texted me back, there's the hats. And shortly thereafter, I've been joining him, and look where we're at now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So as the warehouses are, what is a typical day look like for you? Like what are you tackling, and how many packages you're looking to get out? What's like a normal day for you?
It changes day to day. I do come in somewhat early, 7:30, between 7:30 and 9 a.m., depending on the project. We get big shipments of pre-sales. Things are starting to develop a more, let's say, regular pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm starting to understand, okay, we have a pre-sale this week. We're going to need some helpers. And let's see, we got and I know we chatted about this a little bit earlier via email, but just to let you know what my week has been like. Last week, Friday, a week from today, we received 3 pallets that were taller than me, full of hats, right? And we unboxed those on Monday and Tuesday, organized them, put them on the shelves, and Wednesday, Thursday, and today, we have sent out about 1,100 units. Invoices, about 3,000 units or more. And now we only have about 400 left, maybe 300 left to go. So Monday, the rest are going out.
Yeah.
And other than that, we have regular releases, shock drops, different colorways, and everything like that. So I get to stay on top of it and make sure people are getting their packages. I interface with support all the time, and then I talk to everybody that comes here, USPS, UPS, Amazon, anybody that comes through that door, I talk to them first.
That's awesome. Go ahead.
Well, and we're also, and if we have a spare moment, we're building that speakeasy.
Right. And for those who don't know, and to kind of give people a little kind of peek behind the curtain, Casey originally set up as an office in San Diego, and then Hat Club would do the fulfillment, but then they would get I guess like a size run to do the photography and all that, and then now everything's all in-house, and you pretty much can move around a lot quickly and kind of turn I guess get product ready for either shock drop or fresh colorways and stuff like that. So as a logistical standpoint, it must knock off a few, I guess, steps in the process for Casey to kind of make his job easier along with the rest of the team.
It is going swimmingly well. So Holly's been in here all week because we have a pre-sale, and Holly and I were looking at Flanagan posted his unboxing yesterday, and during the video he said he got the notification email that it was on the way, and he got that package within 24 hours. So that's the difference. That's what we're doing here now, and we get those things out as soon as I get my invoices. They're out within 24 hours.
That's amazing.
So we're trying, and when we have a big pre-sale like this, it takes a little bit longer, but in less than a week from starting to ship them out, they'll all be gone. So that's pretty good.
All right. We kind of talked about a little bit of like some of the changes and kind of like like making things better, but what on the flip side, like what are some of the most rewarding parts of your job?
You know what, I've been on 2 live broadcasts, right? And the amount of support and encouragement, and I've gotten to know people like Omar, the Cat Fiend, and Ephra and Adam, and people come here to see this place. People peek into the window, people ring the doorbell, people send emails, they want to know what's going on, and there has been a lot of buzz going around, and I have, because it's not just my job, but I've become one of the faces of this place, and as a result, I've been getting to know people, and it is really nice and liberating to be around so many creative people, and it's people that see the world in a different, more beautiful way. Is a very nice place to be. it wasn't very long ago that I would always laugh when people would say, oh, you do, if you do something you love, you'll never work another day in your life. I always just think, I'd rather be at home, but when you're part of something, like these guys are putting our city on the map in a very cool way. And, whoever's watching this or listening to this, we do have one thing in common. We're all collectors. We're all involved in this in one way, shape, or form. And there's a lot of things that only we know about that's relatable to us, and other people think that we might be a little obsessive or over the top, dare I say, nerdy or fashionista, or whatever it may be. And all those things go completely unspoken in this community because we have this bond in common. So it ends up it's more of a come as you are attitude. We're a pack of strays, and I felt it almost immediately from being here. And I haven't had a bad interaction yet, or a bad interaction that hasn't been turned around into something positive. And man, I've been around the world long enough to understand you don't get to see that much.
Right.
So to be a part of it and to remain here and to continue watching it flourish and grow it's awesome. Here I am all of a sudden loving what I do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think the big thing too, with a lot of the stuff that happens between people, I think most times if both parties are willing to at least come to the table and talk it out, most things can be smoothed out. I mean, at the end of the day, these are the things that kind of link us and bring us together, which is just the love of hats. And, Casey acts like this kind of like a Willy Wonka and just, wants to please everyone. I think that's part of his nature.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the beauty of the Clink Room. And you mentioned being a collector yourself before working with the Clink Room. Who were some of your favorite artists to collect initially?
Well, I'm Mexican American.
Mm-hmm.
So I really, really like anything that gives a nod to either Mexican culture, or there's a few designs that are specifically Mexican American as well, that feature the taco or even there's a very Chicano looking M that's Mexican hat that I just love. And I even got to put in a couple of designs myself that are in here too. But I just really love anything that's colorful and different. And I've always been someone that wore black their whole lives.
Yeah. And
is actually starting to collect these things that put a little color in my life. And I mean, look what I'm wearing now. I wouldn't have worn this maybe 3-4 years ago. And now I love all the colors. And it's brought color and joy into my life. And boy, there's nothing like seeing someone else wearing one of these hats out in the wild. Mm-hmm. And you hear stories all the time. And I've run into people myself in the most oddest places. And it's cool. It's an awesome community.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. You're probably one of the first people to see them, the hats arrive and pull them out of the box. So yeah. What's it kind of feel like to see the design go from concept, paper, digital, travel along, pre-order, and then you actually get to see the first finished hat product? What's that feeling like?
It's awesome. It's very nice. And again, we collect these things, so we enjoy looking at them. I get to see the enthusiasm of people like Taylor, who comes over here and checks them out very often. And there isn't a single person that comes in and says, "Oh, wow, that's the embroidery, the colorways, everything is so bold and awesome." It's like Christmas the whole time. And boy, if we don't jump on it and say, "Oh, I'm going to want that one," like this pre-sale, there's some designs that I'm not going to be able to get for myself because they're gone. They're spoken for. So I'm going to have to rethink how I get mine. I'm going to have to start pre-ordering as well.
Right.
And if I like it, I'm not going to be able to wait till it comes in, because now we got hats that come in that are completely spoken for. And I mean, it's awesome. That's awesome. That's cool. So I have to continue. There's nobody gets an edge. If you want to ensure that you get that, we all got to put in that pre-order.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Thanks for doing that with me. And we're going to transition to some of the stuff that happened this week with the Clink.
Okay.
we had ourselves a dead stock drop. So some of these hats you're gonna recognize because they just came in. So after the dead stock, or after the pre-orders land, there usually is like a soft time in between, and then you're able to buy these and not have to wait the pre-order period. Some of these sizes won't be full size runs, but we'll still cover them. So we'll start off with Moonlit by Win, Druids by Matt Bell, Fungi Beats, Ink Park and BP Mercs, and the Fanged Flyer, Flanagan and Levi. Any thoughts about these 4 hats?
Oh, I love so Moonlit to me reminds me of the Jägermeister logo. And it reminds me of a lot of really good times that I either choose not to dwell on too much or completely forgot in my
you
past.
may not remember if the
So I almost could taste it. So like for me, I was real nostalgic. It was awesome, and I loved it. It came out beautiful. I love I tend to gravitate on first glance towards something that's just a couple of colors. It always grabs my attention first. So when opening that run, I really dug Moonlit as well. Druids was a fantastic release in that it was just such a phenomenal, bizarre design for me to look at. It was very intriguing. Fungi Beats reminds me of a series, DJ Mix series called Mushroom Jazz by Mark Farina that was real popular on our West Coast here in the US, and that just takes me back. I love that hat too, and I have a special relationship with crows. I know this bird isn't a crow, but it is called the vampire bird because it actually does have a red crest, and it looks like it was eating and dripping blood. So that design and the description of it is so thought out and awesome. I love it too. I don't have a favorite from that, but they're all awesome. I love those hats. The embroidery specifically on Druids and Fungi Beats was really thick and like very noticeable and just popped. And I really love that about those hats. Also, Fang Flyer had a really good pop to it as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Fungi Beats near and dear in my heart because just Ink Park and the BP Mercs, they're the soundtrack to the Clink Room.
Yeah.
I also use them for all my episodes, so shout out to the guys.
Yeah,
that's probably the one that's my favorite, and that's the one I ended up picking up of these 4.
Nice.
And then moving forward, we had Eternal by Flanagan and Jake, Lurking by Milos, PCH, Ryan and Rusty, and Galaxy Vibes, Point X, and Superhero Hines. Anything stick up to you here?
Oh, well, as you could probably tell by looking at me, I spent a couple of decades in the body piercing tattoo modification industry, and Eternal just kind of reminds me of those days.
Right.
It looks like an old school tattoo design, and I just love the smooth look of the colorway with the cream color hat. Looks like something that would go with a nice what do they call that? Athleisure wear, right? and I love it. Yeah, for sure. I love it. And then don't even get me started on Lurking. You kidding me? Lurking is so awesome. We have very few of these left, and it is just a hat that I totally loved. I mean, who doesn't like a big snorting dragon?
Right. Yeah. I have mine.
Beautiful.
I have mine right here.
Yeah, the embroidery is so bold and thick on that. Come on.
So good. I remember when he originally was submitting it. I think the first one had like a guy with more of the dragon and stuff around, and I made the suggestion on my show, just get rid of everything, darken, and just have the head of the dragon. And he thankfully he did, and I think that the hat turned out amazing.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. Sometimes less is more with these things. I understand, like sometimes the artists, they want to pack in so much stuff, so maybe it does help in the vote and all that stuff, but final product, sometimes less is more.
I love that hat because you have to get close enough to see the dragon's eyes, and it makes it look more sinister. And once you get close enough to realize what it is, you're smoked, you're gone. So that's the terror of the dragon. I love that.
Yeah. I remember House of Dragon had like a poster with I think it was Rhaenyra in the front, and then kind of just the dragon
Yeah.
hovering behind. And I remember like kind of quoting that poster, and he killed it, man. Milos is one of those guys, man. He's for real.
It's awesome.
PCH is an exciting hat too. I believe that is the first time we've seen like Everest green be used in the Clink Room. So that's a new color brought on, I think in 2023 when the All-Star game, MLB All-Star game was in Seattle. So they brought that over. So
crazy.
it's the first time we've seen that used. I'm pretty sure. And Galaxy Vibes, if you're like a sneakerhead and collect like foam posits, that's like a perfect hat for the foam posits. So.
Oh yeah, and I mean that purple, the way that pops, and with the gray underneath is just so pretty, man. And PCH, okay, the shape is the shape of the sign.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Southern California. I spent a lot of my adult life on that highway, going back and forth from San Francisco for all kinds of shenanigans and fun and adventure. And so that stretch of highway is very near and dear to me. And it was really captured in that hat. I really love the way it looked. It almost makes you cold like it does when you're on there. It's just beautiful. And awesome. Come on, that Galaxy is so, and you got it, guys, buy them. There's not that many left.
Exactly. And it's pretty cool for PCH. You touched on it, but Rusty himself, he's one of those guys that collects like highway signs and license plates and stuff like that. So it was really cool to see him kind of combine two things he loves, you know, the sign stuff and hats. So shout out to Rusty.
It's interesting, huh? Like how when you just be yourself, the beauty that emanates.
Yeah,
right. That's clearly his soul coming through, and look what we get to see now and experience.
Exactly,
it's beautiful.
Exactly. All right, moving forward, these next 6 designs, it's the last call before they get sent off to production. So you get a little bit of a discount if you do pre-order them early. So you have till midnight tonight Eastern to pre-order Immortalized by Creature, Nick's Fang by Gabe, and then Summer Boys by Kevin. What are your thoughts on these 3?
Oh man, I love the way Immortalized looks. You could tell that's gonna pop, and it's it's awesome. Nick's Fang looks great. I can't wait to see it a little bigger. And come on, Summer Boys, Flamingo and a gnome.
Yeah, you got the super soaker on it too.
So cool. I love it. Come on,
just a fun design.
Yeah.
Immortalized too. I'm picturing it after Casey and the team get a hold of it and just kind of pack in the embroidery, how it'll be like raised and kind of detailed with the shadow. I think that thing's cool. We had I think Josh Foles did it was just the head of the T-Rex.
Yes.
This is more of a raptor, but either way, I think they're gonna kill it with the different thread directions of the bones. And I don't know. I think that's gonna be great.
Yeah, you could sometimes you get to tell right away if it's gonna be good or not, and that's one of those that I can tell. It's awesome.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see the other ones. Nick's Fang looks awesome too. Like, you know, when we were live broadcasting a little while ago, someone asked, "Do you guys have any hats with wolves on them?"
There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. Moving forward, the next 3 we got Final Veil, which did amazing in crits. Royal Flush and Ghost Riding. Anything about these that stick out to you?
Oh, I love them. What honest, awesome. They all appeal to parts of who I am. I mess with cards a lot. I was in the Navy, so I played a lot of spades. So I love Royal Flush. Final Veil looks gorgeous, man. Says, you know, a couple simple colors, and it's so much depth to it. That's going to look amazing embroidered. We've all ghost-ridden bikes. At least I did. So to be able to put that concept in a hat is also awesome as well. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I think they added like the little candies kind of falling. I thought that was a cool touch. And then Final Veil, like I could just picture them after the embroidery's done, just like the ridges in the actual veil. I think they're gonna kill it, man.
Yeah, that had wow, that's crazy.
Definitely a strong 6 up for pre-order right now. So make sure you guys get your pre-orders in before midnight. So moving forward, these next 20 designs, you're going to get an advanced look. Make sure you guys vote early and often Monday morning on the Clink Room story to see which one of these designs gets pushed through on Friday for pre-order. So starting off with Diamond Bonds, Point X Co. What are your thoughts here?
Well, I've been playing Bonanza, so so I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, and it's still we're getting into we are quickly approaching the baseball postseason.
Right.
So this is the time we think about things like that. I love that hat. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool piece. Father son thing. We're reminiscing a little bit of like Donkey and Diddy Kong a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, definitely an interesting piece. Diamond Bonds by Point X Co. Then we got Better Watch Out. Jake, what are your thoughts here?
Yeah, beautiful. I love anything that has a undervisor color that isn't gray or green. Immediately pops out to me, and when it matches, it's so beautiful. My design prowess is very limited, right?
Mm-hmm.
So but I am also somebody that loves going to museums and sitting in front. If something moves me, I'm going to want to sit there in front of it and feel those emotions. And so I love I get to come here and be the first one here every morning and stare at these things, man.
And just look at them. Yeah.
I can tell that's one that I'm going to want to stare at.
Yeah. He did a great job kind of capturing the pose and the essence of these like beta fish.
Yeah.
I believe he posted like 4 or 5 colorways. I think Casey did do a good job picking like the one that would probably vote the best. This kind of gray black with pink always does well. It's kind of like Japanese themed colored hat. So I think he did a great job, man.
Gorgeous.
Jake's such a cool guy too, man. Just want to see him kind of evolve into this rock star artist. So good job, Jake.
Keep him coming.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, Mr. Carmen with the paper cranes. This little origami piece. What are your thoughts here?
Oh, it's all you can see the depth in the paper and the folds, and it actually looks like real origami. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it was almost like he pulled off like a 3D model or like an AutoCAD or something. Almost a little bit too realistic, but I think he caught the essence. I mean, we've seen a lot of origami kind of within the Clink Room. I mean, I think back to Seamus and paper cuts more recently.
Yeah, paper cuts is the more recent one. This is awesome.
Yeah, this one's cool. Good job, Mr. Carmen.
Yeah, good job.
Go ahead.
No, I just said good job. Looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, Rafael, back with Marine Life, featuring a sea turtle this time. What are your thoughts?
Beautiful. We all care about the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a statement piece, and I live in California where we are vehemently opposed to things like straws. So we are or at least enjoy thinking that we are helping to protect these beautiful beasts, and then this is just part of it. Like I can tell this is going to be a great hat here in California or in Hawaii or anywhere where they have these awesome animals. It's cool.
Yeah.
What a way to use fashion to raise awareness and consciousness is always, man, like, well, hey, here's an example of that.
Yeah, for sure.
And to find a way is that's the human spirit, figure it out and say what you got to say. It's awesome. Love it. Good job, Rafael. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is such a cool kind of colorway. He almost kept it in monochromatic, but then he's got that like pop of beetroot.
Exactly.
Red. If I were to nitpick, I'd maybe shift the turtle a little bit to the left a little bit. That way he breaks a little bit more of the circle. But that's nitpicking. I think he did a great job with this piece for sure.
Yeah.
Number 5, we got Creature with a vertiturtle. Vertiturtle, kind of like vertical.
Yeah.
He's definitely not gonna lose the tortoise versus hare
Yeah.
battle with this one. But yeah, just we went from sea turtle, now we got a land turtle. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Great concept. Awesome, funny name. I would like to see this hat totally pop, and I think it's going to look awesome. I love the vapor, the smoke coming out of it. Yep. I'm sure it's going to look a lot more defined when embroidered. So I look forward to seeing how that's going to look.
Yeah, this is a real fun design.
Yeah.
I think he can do one too, like a 2.0 where it's like the hair trying to catch up or something, or when you kind of put them, like I like the idea of having hats where you kind of put them beside each other and they all are part of the same set, but they're still good separately. Yeah. That'd be a cool thing to do. But yeah, I think this one's funny. Someone's like is such a Clink hat too, like kind of like goofy, funny, and well drawn, and I could see like a minor league baseball team wearing this as a theme night, so it's really cool.
Yeah,
really great piece. Beard. Yeah, this one's rad, right?
Yeah.
Sierra, man. Sierra's one of those guys. What are your thoughts here?
Well, I mean, come on. We have like monochromatic, like simple couple colors. We have 2 scimitars. Come on. That's going to be awesome. It's lovely. It's beautiful. I have no critique at all, and I just can't wait to see it in person. That thing's going to pop like crazy.
I could see this too being something that you can do, even though he's purple beard, you can do this in other colors potentially. It'll still look good. Sierra is such a good artist too, taking that silhouette that we're so used to seeing Kong with 2 pencils and kind of putting his own spin on it. It's not like he just slapped a costume, beard, and a hat and switched the swords at the back. He actually kind of redrew it and made it his own flavor. So
yeah, they're
keeping that Kong flavor and putting his own twist on it. It's such an awesome piece.
And that definitely added to the pencils. I love what he did to the pencils.
On the hat. Yeah.
So that it's a hat, and he's wearing a hat, and the hat is going to be embroidered even thicker. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
Definitely. One of my early favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Number 7, Matt Bells and Whistles with the gummy gladiator. Awesome. It's like this Frankenstein gummy bear. He's got like the bonbon, the Tootsie Pop, the little rockets on the bottom. Or you guys call them Smarties.
Yes. Yeah. Smarties. You guys call them rockets?
We call them rockets because Smarties, funny enough, taste like almost like M&Ms for us.
Yes. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
And then they have licorice arms.
Yeah, like Twizzlers or licorice. Yeah.
You know what you guys have that we don't have, and it just infuriates me? Old Dutch ketchup chips.
Yes.
Come on.
Next time I'm down there, I'll bring you some. I brought some down last time. I'll definitely.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. And I brought some Smarties last time too.
Nice.
But yeah.
I love this hat, man. Come on. It looks like an actual gummy bear. It's going to be like how do you call it? Translucent?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that little trick that he did with the lollipop, and you can kind of see the stick through the lollipop, man.
Yeah.
This thing's so cool. I doubt he can really be held up by these little Smarties, but sometimes you have to suspend belief. It's still a cool piece for sure.
Yeah.
Good job, Matt.
Yeah, good job.
Number 8, we got Night Phantom, Neil with 14.8, ready to choke out the competition. What are your thoughts here?
Oh, it's beautiful. I predict it's gonna glow a little bit, and it just has that pop to it. It's a very unique color, and I think it's gonna look gorgeous.
Yeah, really similar to kind of Clifton's Phantom character, I think, with the thing that looks almost like large and flat, but when the embroidery fills in, I think
yes, yeah, that one's gonna I see the hands being like above the rest of it, giving it
Right.
more depth. So yeah, it's more dimension, excuse me. So that's a very well thought out design. I love it.
Great job, Neil. Great job. All right. Moving forward, we got Creature Kong. This thing's rad. What are your thoughts?
Man, it's gonna look so great in here. We have, I took the time to put a lot of our, we ran short because we had a sale, but I took the time to put a lot of our Clink and Kong hats in one area. So I really enjoy putting anything that looks like it has a Kong on there. I'm there, and look at this. Come on. This is up so many different alleys. It's got the creature, and he's a Kong. Like, awesome. Incredible.
Yeah. The shape of it too, familiar for us people who love the Kongs, but it's not a Kong at all. Like, he did a great job. Good job, Vols. He's like almost like the king of horror, man.
Yeah, the darker muted color in the back just makes it pop more and makes it more sinister and awesome. I love it. I love it.
All right. Moving forward, we got Drinking Like a Fish, Hines and Point X. What are your thoughts here?
Love it. Awesome. Got the fish chilling in the lake, and that is a very well-known colloquialism, and they really brought it to life. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's like this like kind of buff catfish. Kind of reminds you that a little bit of the character. I think it's just delivering now, but Phil Hauser's like beer batter.
Yeah.
A little bit, but it's done in a different way. Yeah.
Yeah, and the fish is all ripped. He has abs, and he's got he's really broing out, drinking in the lake there. I love it.
For sure. Good job, Point X.
Yeah,
and
great
Hines.
job.
Number 11, Pissed Pigeons, Ink Park. What are your thoughts here?
Love it. So creative and awesome. He's missing an eye.
Yeah.
Anyway, I live in the city, so that's our pigeons here. They're not very pretty. They're a little bit dilapidated looking. That's what they look like. So I love it. It really does remind me of living in the city.
So for me, I'm obsessed when it comes to like animals kind of invading sports. So a couple years ago, San Diego Padres had the goose.
Yes.
A couple times, I think the Dodgers had a cat, maybe. I think there was a squirrel involved somewhere else. But this was one of the times when a bunch of pigeons took off during, I think it was a kickoff for the Raiders. And they kind of followed the kickoff and they went with them. So I pitched this idea to John. I don't know if it will pass legal. I don't know. I hope people like it, but this was an idea I pitched John, and John went and did it. I wasn't sure how I wanted it, if I wanted it like a flying V or if it was like a full body. He opted to go with just the head, which I think is an awesome choice. But John, he killed this thing.
Oh, it looks awesome. I love that it has a story. Anything that has a backstory just makes it all the more meaningful. It's great. Yeah,
exactly. So good job, John. Number 12, Love Conspiracy, Seamus and CMC West. I believe the story behind this is either crows or ravens, like a group of them, is called a conspiracy. I think that's the story behind it. What's your thoughts on this?
I love crows and ravens. They're my favorite birds, and I do know that they happen to partner for life. So that much is very accurate, and that's going to be a design that I immediately am going to jump on and pre-order because I love these birds and I love this design. It's awesome. It mirrors well. 3 or 4 colors? Come on.
Mm-hmm. So I looked it up. So a group of crows is called a murder, and then a group of ravens are called either unkindness, a conspiracy, or a rave.
A rave.
Yeah, rave.
Yeah.
But that's why it's got the heart here, and then love conspiracy. So cool little bird education for everyone. Number 13, CBS has continued his drinking series. He's got the beer maiden. What are your thoughts?
Come on, we're getting near Oktoberfest. perfect time of the year, and that's what they do. So it's accurate, and it's very nostalgic. Takes me back to those days, and it's beautiful. Great colorway.
Yeah, he did a great job. He's such a strong artist, and he's going to continue. He had the other one where it was the dude with the hoppy mullet mowing the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. CBS, one of the best, man.
Good job.
Number 14, Seamus the skunk coming with the corpse moth. I believe these beetles he was talking about or insects end up hatching or getting on debt. Let me look this up so I'm not making it up, but this is a crazy piece. How did he describe it? Yeah, this is it's a fictitious species from the show Wednesday. Corpse moths lay their eggs on dead animals to provide food.
Oh my god.
Yeah, crazy. But it's a cool piece nonetheless.
Yeah.
Colorway's cool. Purple.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah. I'd probably opt to change this kind of light green to like a teal maybe, but this is such a good piece for sure.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
Can't wait to see it.
Oops. Number 15, Chosen. JD the Ghost teamed up with Wind Studio for this one. What are your thoughts?
Oh, it's evolution and taking us closer to what we feel they look like, and it's adding to the mystique and the lore of, they're here to take us. Okay. There was, within the last year, there was a new cartoon of Daffy Duck and Porky Pig, and we had gotten invaded again, and they were trying to get the aliens to take off and leave us alone, and they were working together, but Daffy kept messing everything up, and then Porky finally said, "Hope you get probed." And this kind of stuff like this is just adding to that mystique of like, what do these guys want? What are they doing? This is awesome. So beautiful.
Yeah.
Wind kills it, man.
I almost wish he just would get rid of the hands and just have the head and just go with the head. But yeah, it's a cool piece. It almost feels like retro almost too. It's a interesting way. I mean, he loves putting like kind of scenes in things. So the big bulge of an alien is a good spot. A lot of free space, right? So
yeah.
Good job, boys.
That's great.
Number 16, Haunted Homer, Clifton, and Creature are teaming up again to kind of continue this like blues series. This time with the Babe Ruth point.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
Awesome. Again, paying the good tribute to baseball and still keeping that character going. I love that character. He's awesome.
Yeah. Such a good piece.
It's nice to see it in color. Most of the time it's in black or white. So I like this variation.
Yeah. It's like a stone crown, so not quite white. But yeah. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Number 17, Flanagan and Bueno teamed up with Uzeliho. This is a bird with some blueberries. What are your thoughts?
Awesome. Beautiful. It's it's 2 or 3 colors and then with the green in there, and it just pops so nice. And the little blooms on the end look like they're glowing. Come on.
Yeah. I think this originally started, looking at it now, Bueno's Biscuits had like a blueberry design, and it looked cool, but it didn't really feel like it had a cool story to it. And now Flanagan kind of came in and teamed up with him and added a bird to it to try to spice it up a little bit. We're seeing a lot of these artists now kind of rely on this kind of like monochromatic color scheme and then use like a really strong pop color. So I think that kind of teal really makes it a little bit. So
it was applied very well in this case.
For sure. Number 18, Best Medicine, Josh Bowles.
Right, yeah.
This one is a rad piece, man, and he's got the the balloon animals as the needle. Such a good thing. If you hate clowns, this one might not be for you, but
might not be for you.
Art-wise, this one's so rad.
Yeah, it's gonna be a killer one. And if you do like clowns,
yeah, exactly. Good job, Josh. This was killer. Oops. Number 19, Vampire Finch. Kyle Page teamed up with Neil, 14-8. I think they're doing the same animal that we saw in the dead stock drop.
The other one, yeah. So, it's the same bird?
I believe so, because he's Vampire Finch. He might be a different one, but either way.
Yeah, either way, it's an animal that exists, and they're taking an artistic slant on it. I love it.
Yeah. Kyle's like the king of birds too.
Nice.
So, yeah, and Neil's got this like quirky kind of forever in Halloween mode.
Yeah,
it's a good pairing, I think.
Looking good, guys.
Too. One of the good ones. And then last but not least, we got Trolling by Heather. There was a prompt last week and a challenge to do some trolls. So cool to see one actually hit the crits there. What are your thoughts?
Oh, well, it's a very familiar concept and a feeling that we all know what it feels like, especially if it gets directed at us. I mean, you can take one look at me and tell I know what that feels like. And so it's nice to see it expressed in a way that we all know it feels. And hopefully we take this as a reminder to be nicer and kinder and continue to spread love and joy and good vibes. But I think also we should take a moment to reflect on how what we consider to be innocent acts, they do have an effect, and we should keep those things in consideration and try to be nicer and come from a better place. I love it. Awesome.
Definitely.
It has a story. I could tell just by looking at it. And I have no idea what inspired this, other than I know what the word is and I know what that feels like.
Right. Yeah, definitely an interesting piece. There's a couple like spots that maybe clean up a little bit, like the arm is here, but then there's like a swoosh here, and then there's 4 fingers plus a thumb, but then only 4 fingers on this side. So like small little details, but I love the colorway. She opted to go from like stone olive to like this kind of like tan color, and then keep all those colors within here. So yeah,
I love the way the colors all go together. It's
right.
Very well thought out, it looks like. And all the I didn't even notice some of the details that you brought up. But I did notice, and again, if we're being nitpicky, somewhere above the arm, it appears to be like it's a little bit inconsistent, but that's a small thing. Yeah. I would never pretend to be qualified enough to know how on earth I would fix that. So that much said, I love that hat.
For sure. That's awesome. For sure. And for the most part, these are like, our first time kind of looking at these, and we give our gut kind of reaction.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of the favorite ones that I've seen of the last 20.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, Luis, that was a fun thing, man. Our time flew. But
I got a couple things. We all know what this is.
Ooh.
So by the time if episode goes live, this would have already been out. So I just wanted to make sure you could see it ahead of time. And then I wanted to reveal something that is going to come out after this episode airs.
Preview.
So, yeah. Just wanted to give you guys a couple of cool previews and some exclusives, and let you know we all love you. And on behalf of myself and Casey and the whole Clink Room staff, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Leon, it's been a pleasure to chat with you and get to know you, and I look forward to meeting you in person and heading over to see you sometime.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
vice versa. I got to get back there. Casey showed me an amazing time last time, so I can't wait to kind of hang out with you guys in Willy Wonka's, chocolate factory there, cat factory, and kind of just chill out and hang out. But yeah, for Luis and Leon, till next time, we're out of here. Peace, guys.
Take care, Leon. Bye, everybody. Keep on clinking.
Peace.
Peace.
You're at the end of the world as you know it, my dude. Time is up and you out of mood, so what will you do? It's the BP mercenaries not here to...
Brought to you by VFTV.